The topic of today's video discussion is going to be about the Chinese doctor, Dr. He Jiankui's claim to be the first person to conduct a genome editing experiment on a pair of embryos. This is of peculiar interest because the use of the CRISPR machine to create genetically modified babies is widely banned throughout most nations, China not being one of them. What we know of Dr. He is that he was a Chinese biophysics researcher who used to work as an associate professor at Southern University of Science and Technology in China. His announcement in November of 2018 of his experiment shocked the world. The embryos that he conducted the experiment on were born shortly before his announcement, named Luna and Nana. His reasons for doing the experiment was to give a couple 2 daughters with a lifetime immunity from the HIV infection because people in China with the AIDS virus face severe discrimination. By using the CRISPR gene editing tool, Dr. He was able to alter a gene called CCR5, a gene which allows the AIDS-causing virus to infect an important class of cells in the human immune system. However, this experiment turned out to be a failure. Even though the CCR5 gene was altered to make the girls immune to HIV, it caused other problems to their mortalities. Researchers found that people with 2 variations of the CCR5 gene were about 21% less likely to live until the age of 76, as well as increasing vulnerability to flu viruses. Not only is the practice of gene editing a scientific problem, but an ethical one as well. Many scientists around the world are calling Dr. He's actions insane and crazy. The reason the practice of gene editing is banned is due to the fear of its recreational use to begin creating perfect babies, which can ultimately lead to decreased evolution or adaptability. Following Dr. He's announcement, Chinese authorities suspended Dr. He from all research access and was fired from the university he worked at. Some scientists are arguing that using the CRISPR technology to alter human genes will always be a risk, as with all new technologies, such as the first monoclonal antibodies or the first gene therapies, but will be beneficial in the future once the understanding of the effects are more widely understood. However, this technology doesn't just affect one patient. It affects the entire human genome, including following generations, which is why the practice is still considered unethical and banned in many nations, including the United States.